Gentlemen, we are a few months since the close. I thought it would be a good time for you to sit down and talk with us about what you've seen from the deal and how things are going. So, Quentin, from your point of view, how are you feeling so far?
Thanks, Mike. We've been very busy, right, Robert?
Yes.
So there's been a lot going on in terms of integration, obviously following the integration roadmap that we put forward when we decided to invest into TORA, but also the integration of the people, right? So the teams are working very well together from design to development, but also on the front line with the sales and account management teams.
Robert, from your perspective, how do you think things are going?
I mean, they're going fantastic. I mean, one of the things I've really appreciated is the collaboration across the firm and really interested in what we're doing and how to work together. We've had some great conversations, even with some of the capital markets teams like FX All. And it's, overall, it's been a really positive experience. We were really looking to take the platform to the next level. And, being part of LSEG and having access to its data and analytics is really a game changer for our clients. They're looking for, trade automation. They're looking for TCA data analytics. These are the kind of the big themes that our clients are looking to us, and with LSEG we can deliver those. But I think the other thing that's really exciting for us is we're working closely with Workspace to integrate and be interoperable with Workspace and add trading functionality to the platform. And it's a really, really interesting project for us. And, we've got there's a lot of excitement internally. That's new technology. Developers like new technology. So it's pretty exciting, and we're making great progress.
Quentin, from an LSEG point of view, what would you say has been the biggest benefit so far of the acquisition?
Really answering to what our clients have been, asking for in a perfect solution for a long time. So the investment theme was a little bit to Robert's point earlier, around three pillars: automation of trading, whether it's in the interface or through the APIs. The APIs on the TORA side are very rich and very broad, which opens the door to systematic strategies and better workflows on the trading desk, but also multi-asset capabilities, which is something that has been a recurring theme in the investment community for a long time now. So that's opened that door. And also it was great geographically. I joke very often that it was a perfect synergies on the geographic side because we're so strong in the US and in EMEA, and TORA was very strong in Asia. So that made a lot of sense there. There's also a lot to be said about analytics, but I think that was, both of our synergies were coming from the analytic marriage into the mechanics of the trade, if you will.
You mentioned workflows. One of the workflows that's been in the news quite a bit of late, we've seen a lot of acquisitions in the space and people adding services, has been around outsourced trading. Why do you think that's been in the news so much of late?
Volatility. It's been really difficult, and it's been a main pain point to our clients. We always like to consult the client base, and we always ask them what are their main pain points. And staffing is really difficult, especially on the trading desk. It takes certain skills to be on a trading desk, and it's hard to overstaff your trading desk. And with volatility going up and down over the last 2-3 years, it's been even harder. So we see a strong case, and Robert can expand on this, but what we see on our outsourced trading business is a strong case of us stepping in to help if and when the client needs us. So a good use case would be cross-border, cross-regional trading, when you need an overnight trader, but you may not need to equip your desk with an overnight trader all the time. There's also, volume-driven reasoning for the clients to use our outsourced trading desk, such as inflows, outflows, large volume days. It's very difficult to budget headcount based on peaks and troughs, right? So it's easier to come and use that is available to you through us with the outsourced trading desk on top of the software solution.
everyone talks about software as a service. Robert, was that kind of the impetus for adding the outsourced trading, was to add that additional layer of service for the clients?
Absolutely. When we launched the business, we launched it in Japan, which is a little bit strange for technology companies. But we launched in Japan, and immediately we saw the need for offshore execution, outsourced trading. And so that was kind of the original pitch. I mean, obviously, it's expanded from there. There's a lot of misnomers that only small hedge funds use outsourced trading. I think about 70% of U.S. launches are using outsourced trading as their primary trading desk. But most of our clients that use us for outsourced trading are multi-billion-dollar, huge asset managers that are trading globally. And so the cross-border trading is a huge, huge theme. And then it also allows for hedge funds to have capacity. Point in case, for example, we have one client that's gone from 1 billion to over 10 billion in assets in the last 2 years, and they just couldn't staff up their trading desk. So we do a lot of the cross-border trading for them.
Another topic that's really been in the news a lot, especially here at LSEG with the partnership with Microsoft, has been cloud and cloud-based infrastructure. And TORA is really set up that way. Is there something that makes the cloud-based product more beneficial for trading desks?
Absolutely. I mean, when we launched our business in US and Europe, we could have done the traditional setup, renting space in a data center, setting up connectivity, and then having somebody actually build out the racks. In both of those regions, we launched through cloud. So it was instant capacity, and I think we were up and running in about 2 weeks. So the time to market is really important. It also makes us a lot more efficient from a infrastructure team perspective. We can do a lot more things with less people. And then, of course, the ability to get new functionality on the desktops of our clients is a really important other factor.
Anything to add around on the cloud? I mean, I know as a business owner, it must be a little bit easier to kind of work with.
For us to manage, our technology stack, but also for us to deploy to our clients. That's really, the major advantage that I see into being in the cloud. Not only do we save our clients time and money on maintaining and supporting their system, but as Robert said, we're also always giving them the ability to download the latest and greatest software. Whereas if it is an install, they would have to wait for the next cycle. It can be an 18-month cycle. And then once they're upgraded, they're already on an older version. So being on cloud and having the ability to use the latest and greatest tools out there that are built for a reason because they're better and greater is an advantage. And, we come from a world where we were in the cloud. So it is easy for us to offer that to our clients. We do not have to migrate from an older infrastructure into a cloud infrastructure. So it's, we have been able to respond really quickly.
I just want to add that, our cloud infrastructure has always been multi-tenant from the EMS, OMS, PMS. So the entire stack has always been microservices cloud, multi-tenant cloud. So it's part of our DNA. We built that from the beginning, really with the idea to be able to deploy and scale a business quickly.
As a former trader, something that's impressed me a lot is the contingent trading strategies you guys offer. Many in the equity space will be familiar with like long short pairs, or in the futures world, they'll be familiar with like spread trading. But because of the multi-asset solution, it's really imperative to have a multi-asset solution for that trading model. Can you speak to that a little bit? Because I think it's a really interesting topic.
I mean, I think it was really important to build contingent order types natively in the user interface, but also in the APIs for our systematic clients, but also for our clients that like to trade multi-assets as a strategy, not only necessarily as a hedge. And, having it natively and being able to trade all asset classes natively really allows us to do any type of contingent order types. So, as you say, that can be a pair in equities, that can be a spread, but also that can also be one asset versus the other, multi-leg with an FX leg, on top of it. It really opens a lot of doors for clients to expand their strategies without having to build that mechanism themselves.
And Robert, this has been pretty popular with clients. So can you speak to maybe really how that's been developing with clients' use cases and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of success in getting clients onto the contingent trading solution, and then expanding from there with the other parts of our platform. But I think that what we do really well is we provide a lot of functionality. You can access it through the UI, or you can access it through our APIs. You can use any data object in the platform to create contingent orders. And we also have out-of-the-box strategies like merger arb, index arb, gamma hedging, a bunch of out-of-the-box strategies. But then we also allow our clients to build out any multi-leg cross-asset class strategy.
Just before you move on, one of the things that we talked about earlier was outsourced trading. And, one of the things that we didn't talk about is being a software provider and an outsourced trading provider. We can really test and push the limits of our system in a real life environment. So not only do we take input for our clients for, our strategy and our product roadmap, we also take input from our in-house outsourced trading desk, who can really help develop, and sit with the developers to make sure that we're delivering the proper solution in a trading environment rather than just in a product-minded environment, if you see what I mean.
Got it. Well, gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. I appreciate you joining me to talk about what we have going on, what we've been doing. It's a really exciting time for both LSEG and TORA, so thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.